to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Rebels have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tar Heels offense will take the field first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Back to pass on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Power football with the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They're working that left side. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. To the air on first down. got it behind the line. It's Cuber. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. He'll pull it on the read. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be fourth down and 3. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Going for the marker on the ground. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Spins away from the defender. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. From the run, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. A top 5 clash and a thoroughly impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Unloads quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Turns it on in midfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. They believe they can run right here. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. He'll do it himself. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Off the RPO, complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Back to throw, it's John. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Huber. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Fires it incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. The play action fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. The 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. Powers through the defender. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, North Carolina. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. He's bringing it up. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. No better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. It's complete on the right side. And it's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got out of trouble and throws. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Huber. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Tar Heels are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tar Heels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pulls and fires complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option to give. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them.
Unloads to the right.
Gonna be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. This one's complete. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Caught over the middle. It's Moncrief. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Back to throw. It's John. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. The Rebels are facing 3rd and inches. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive checks.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To throw, it's John. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's picked off for the third time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Makes the grab. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just keeps swinging it. Throwing right. This time it's complete. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Line is set on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Punt is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's John. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Going for it all. On target over the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He'll set up to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. To the air, it's John. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. Bounced off his feet. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires one high and deep. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Flips it out to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So now it's second and long. Back to pass. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Gonna swing it on second down. Right on target this time. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Trying play action. Under fire. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times and is third down now. It's on target and complete. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Plows through the defense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off the play fake. He unleashes a long one. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice rhythm that time by the play caller because he ran the football on the last play, so this time he decides to go play action just to see if he could get the defense to freeze for a split second, and that's all the target needed. Off the play fake, he's able to work the route, win his one-on-one, makes the catch, and takes it in for a score.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They'll try the run. He's all the way down the three. Showed it all on that run. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. This defense, standing tall, trying to get the stop on 3rd and goal after having their backs against the wall. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right. Hashing the English shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Cuber. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Makes the grab. It's Cuber. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Gives it on the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. to go up top on first down. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. It's complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Ole Miss, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38, and it'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Got enough space. Touchdown, North Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
35, Ole Miss, 17.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Second down coming up. The play action fake. Using the quick game. He steps out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Looking to throw, it's John. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Now on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking to throw, it's John. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly on the move. A missed opportunity on that errant pass. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires left. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Rebels will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snagged out of the air. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of the drive from the 39. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Fires to the right. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Caught close to the marker. It's Smith. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.